politics. The culture war is a term of art. It means Americans finding the enemy here in our own country among other Americans. It means finding where differences between us as Americans produce fear and resentment, and then stoking that fear and resentment to maximum effect. In politics, this is how you get wedge issues, using culture war to raise money to scare votes. But for some, the culture war isn't a metaphor or a term of art. It is literally war. They will kill for it. And the Americans defined as the enemy in this war are seen as justifiable targets of violence, of even assassination. Tonight, on a special edition of the Rachel Maddow Show, one story of how that works now in America today.
So here she is going on about George Teller making a propagandic documentary. But here's some stories he deliberately leaves out. Let me show you. Former Democratic member candidate guilty of assault after ramming car into March for Life. Watching November 11, 2011, a Welling-backed Democrat politician candidate who ran for positions on board of top Beltway area school system has been found guilty of assault for ramming a pro-lifer with her car. Politician Charles S.B. Glassman. Oh, this is the only case, huh? Here's another abortionist, Gary Boyle, recently pulled a gun on pro-lifers at Charleston Women's Medical Center abortion clinic. There's also other acts of people getting crazy on their side, like here. Wait for it.
Fuck you, you piece of fucking shit! Fuck you! You guys are fucking sick fucking fuck! Why did you sick fucking people? Fuck you! Get a fucking life! Get the...
Probably more. But here's what you have to say on some... Let's see.
Today in Michigan, a 33-year-old man named Harlan Drake is in custody, charged with 2 counts of first-degree premeditated murder as well as weapons charges. Prosecutors in Shiawassee County say that Mr. Drake is suspected of shooting to death a 61-year-old man who owned a gravel pit, as well as a 63-year-old retired auto worker who is well known for protesting against abortion in this part of Michigan that's just outside of Flint. James Poulion was holding one of his graphic anti-abortion protest signs outside Owasso High School when he was allegedly shot several times from a moving vehicle.
Oh, yeah. There's other attacks like pro-life bus pro-life bus firebombed in Rockford. One other thing is slow. A pro-life grandmother attacked outside Planned Parenthood. act outside Planned Parenthood. In Delaware, where Parenthood is safe. And we hear what they have to say. So she's holding Fox News responsible for the murder on one side, and she just as responsible for all these attacks, murders, and assaults. Since
Talking too loud, I can hear you from
okay, all right, okay.
Lower your voice. Alright.
The family made the choice to close the clinic. There used to be 3 clinics.
The murder. One of our phone numbers were found on.
Can you turn the volume on that down?
During the
Okay, finishing. Just important.
Devastated. Kathy said they shot Doctor.
Gonna
I
finish.
remember specifically Kathy said they, and that's exactly how. So wrong. That's so incredible, so amazing. You killed him. For what?
During the murder investigation, it was the contact phone number that
Just to close the clinic.
remains, though not toward the man who pulled the trigger. For
Yeah,
them,
what
much
is-
of their rage is focused on the anti-abortion forces in Wichita, who targeted Dr. Tiller for so many years.
The ones who don't carry guns definitely incite the ones who do have guns.
They gather all these people up, they fill them with hate, and then they stand back when the least imbalanced among them does something.
Isn't that
They
what-
stand back and say they didn't have anything to do with it. We never had.
Isn't that what you're doing? The worst person in the world.
Violence. No, you didn't. You advocated everything else. You put him up to hatred, contempt, and ridicule. And he gets killed. And you step back from it now and say, well, that really wasn't our intent. Well, what the hell was your intent?
All right, Rachel, then must be your intent. All these attacks, all the pro-choice violence. Right. Like James, yeah, like every other murder, you are responsible. Not just making a murder, just stating facts.